Hi, today we are going to talk about project-based learning. PBL is a dynamic approach to teaching in which students explore real-world problems and challenges, simultaneously developing 21st century skills while working in small collaborative groups. PBL teaches students not just content, but also important skills in ways students have to be able to function like adults in our society. Project-based learning is an instructional approach built upon learning activities and real tasks that have broad challenges for students to solve. Why to use it? PBL puts the students in a position to use the knowledge that they get. Also, is effective in helping students understand, apply, and retain information. It can give students an opportunity to work with professional experts who enrich and support the teacher's knowledge and how it connects to the real world. It can be more effective than traditional instruction and increase academic achievement. Has benefits include building skills such as critical thinking, communication, and collaboration. Students who work on projects show increased motivation and engagement in their studies. How is it different? PBL is innovative because it allows students to work in cooperative learning. It also has tangible results. The students use technology, and also the kind of learning process that they receive is centered in students, and the teacher works as a facilitator. The activities are based in real-world tasks. How is PBL used? For example, some teachers use PBL extensively as their primary curriculum and instructional method. Others use PBL occasionally during school years. Projects vary in length from several days to several weeks or even a semester. PBL can be effective at all grade levels and subjects as well as at after-school and alternative programs. Here we are going to present some characteristics. PBL is organized around a problem or challenge without a predetermined solution. It also creates a need to know of essential content and skills. The students design the process for teaching a solution. It requires, for example, critical thinking, problem-solving, collaboration, and various forms of communication. It also provides the opportunity for the students to examine the task from different perspectives. The students, for example, learn to work independently and take responsibility when they are asked to make choices. Students regularly reflect on what they are doing. The final product is produced and is evaluated for quality. The classroom has an atmosphere that tolerates error and change. The teacher takes on the role of a facilitator rather than a leader. Students as teachers. The age of the teacher as the primary fount of knowledge in the classroom is growing. The internet using educators are discovering a new mode of learning that we call side-by-side learning. The internet also. Students can access new and relevant information not yet discovered by the teacher. Teachers as coaches. Teachers who involve their students in project-based learning activities also find their own role changing. Rather than being simple dispenser of knowledge, they discover their primary tasks are not to guide or coach or mentor their students. The parents also and community involvement. For example, with the growth of the internet, more and more of the community can be found online, therefore allowing closer relationships between people inside schools and outside in the real world. Parents, business leaders, scientists, and many other members of the community can play more effective and innovative roles as motivators. Improve learning strategies and thinking skills. Learning to learn. Learning to Learn is an effective online project, for example, that encourages students to work on a problem in depth, rather than covering many topics briefly. Both of these strategies are cited in educational reform literature as being important tools to improve learning. Lifelong learning is based in web projects, building learning experiences connected to the kind of learning one does throughout life, rather than only on school subjects. Finding information on people on the internet gives the students the knowledge of how to go about acquiring the knowledge they may need. The active learning. We all learn best by doing. In a well-designed web project, students work in a hands-on mode with the physical world. They have access to people and information from the real world, and they develop a closer relationship to the real world context of problems and projects. In cooperative learning, it encourages, for example, an active engagement by the students in learning, and it also builds critical skills needed in today's workplace. Online projects increase the audience and the opportunity for cooperative learning by involving and communicating with a wide